Hey folks, your boy Kevin from Kevin's Auto Review. Welcome back to my channel. And today's video, I'm here to present you this brand new Ram 1500 RHO 2026. And I gotta say, guys, this car, it's a lovely vehicle. But before we dive in and this first tour with this brand new RHO 2026, let me shout out to Richie here and this dealership. Like these guys, they are awesome. You know, without them, this video wouldn't be possible. So if you want to buy a brand new vehicle, a Ram, a Jeep, a Dodge, a Chrysler, check them out. You know, they're gonna take care of you. So now let's dive in with this beautiful Dodge. What am I saying? Which this thing used to call Dodge, but now it's Ram, which is the RHO 2026 with this beautiful blue color. That I forgot the name of the color. I'm gonna show you on the sticker price later on. But man, this vehicle looks awesome. It looks stunning, it looks beefy, and it looks like it can take the Ford Raptor out of the mud with this recovery hooks down here, which I'm going to talk about later on when we get down here. But what's going on here? So we're going to get everything out of these, no matter, well, I was going to say no matter what trim you go for, but if you want everything out of these, you gotta go for the top trips, unfortunately. Okay, but with this RHO, you're gonna get this LED daytime lights and LED turn signal. With this LED turn signal, you're gonna see this sweep going on, which looks so freaking amazing. And down here, you're gonna get your fog lamps, which is really cool. And we got this marker light on the side that's required by law. And now, as we move on to the middle here, to the middle section here, we're gonna get forward-facing camera and functionality for the grill, obviously, to cool that engine. And now down here, we're gonna get functionality as well to this lower grill. Like now, this is the recovery hooks that's gonna pull out the RHO from out of the mud. And guys, if we drop it down, let's check if this one has kick skipping. Huh? Not so much, which is a thumbs down. But we're also gonna get we're not gonna get a washer for the forward facing camera, which is another thumbs down. So like they Stellantis put that on the Jeep Grand Cherokee. I don't know why they did, because this one is technically like a off-road vehicle. So I would assume that they give me a washer for the camera. But right here, like I said, with this LED daytime running light, looks very cool because the shape of it, all of these is the daytime running light, up and bottom, which is very cool. Now, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this brand new Ram that looks so freaking amazing. Now, let's check out the hood scoop. It looks good with the auxiliary lights, LED lighting, which is cool, because of the width of this vehicle. And it's also functional, which is cool. Now, the heat extractors, they're actually functional, which is cool. And we got the Hurricane high output badge up here. So let me know overall what you guys think about this brand new Ram 1500 RHO. Now, the size of the tire, so let's check it out with you guys. So the size of this bad boy, I believe it's 325 on the width, 65 series sidewall, and 18-inch wheels, which is B-lock wheels, which is cool. Now, as we approach the side here, we're gonna get this functional air vent right there, which is gonna cool the brakes, you know. because he needs it, because this vehicle, it's fast. He needs to pull the brake, so it should be in there for sure. Down here we got the rim badge, and up here, do we got the 360 surround view camera? Yes, we do. And we got this LED turn signal. So let me know what you guys think overall. This is the side profile from the right side. I'm gonna show you the left side as well. So let me know on the first drive. I will give you guys more details about this Ram RHO. But with this first tour, I just want to show you around it, show you a little bit of details. And down here we got LED tail lamps, which is cool, and this dual exhaust that's massive, and recovery hooks on the back as well. And I believe with this vehicle you can actually tow like up to 8,000 pounds, which is very cool. And we got the backup camera and the rim spread out on the back with the RHO on the left side. So let me know what you guys think overall. And this is the LED turn signal on the back. And let me show you guys the bed real quick. So guys, so stay tuned because I will bring you guys another tour and the first drive about this RHO. So let me know what you guys think so far. Would you take this over the Ford Raptor, F-150 Raptor? So we got this LED turn signal on the side mirror, and this color, guys, it's really nice. All right, guys, now let's pop the hood and see what kind of power we got. Let's check out in this under this RHO, what kind of power we got. So with this engine cover, it's all right to me. It's not the best, but it's okay, you know, because we got this line. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, 6 for N96, which is cool. And we got the twin turbo. So what do we got? We got a 2-liter twin turbo high output engine that produces 540 horsepower, 521 pound-feet of torque. This thing can do 0 to 60 around 4.5, 4.4 seconds, give or take. So top speed, I believe it's 118 miles per hour, if I'm not mistaken. But overall, this baby can move. So now let's shut the hood and check out the price tag and check out the freaking gas mileage, which I don't think you care for, because driving a vehicle like this, you should not care for something like that. All right, guys, now let's check out the price of this beautiful Ram RHO 2026. So the way this one is optioned with the high output, so you're looking at $89,470. Base price is $73,795. And MPGs, if you're still worried about that one, it's 14 on the city, 16 on the highway, and 15 combined. So basically, this one can eat a lot of gas or drink a lot of gas, whatever you want to call it. And this color called Foggy Blue Metallic. So let me know what you guys think. Let me step back again and let me zoom out. So let me know what you guys think about this bad boy. Now let's finally jump inside and see what kind of tech we got. All right, guys. Now we're about to head to the interior of this beautiful Ram RHO 2026 model year, and the door panel looks so freaking awesome, man. With this two-tone, man, soft armrest, which is very cool, and this Harman Kardon sound system, which sounds very cool because this is the exact sound system that is in my Jeep Grand Cherokee 2018 Overland. And the door pocket, it's deep enough, and you can put a lot of things in here, up here as well. You know, small items, nice big, but down here, this is where the real deal happen because you can put a lot of things in here, which is which was expected because this one is a full size pickup truck. So, and we got power seats for the driver. So when I take this thing for a first drive, I will let you know everything you need to know about its Ram RHO. So now let's climb inside, and as you guys can see, this is a running board. It's not powered, so it's fixed. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. If you want it like powered or not, but I believe you can get it with the limited or the Tucson trim. Okay, so now we inside this brand new Ram RHO 2026, and I gotta say, it's lovely inside. You know, it's a luxury truck, a performance like Baja, you know, truck, which is very cool. And I can say that I feel like really comfortable in here. I'm 6'5", and I feel really comfortable with this bad boy. Steering wheel feels really great. The hunk sound is nice enough. Okay, so what do we got? So basically, I haven't really have time to spend time with the brand new Ram 1500 since it got refreshed. We'd already review one, but I haven't really got time like to learn about it. And today I could have taken this one for a test drive, but unfortunately, um, I'm really busy today. So I'm like, let me give you guys the first one, even though if I don't give you the first drive, but the first drive is coming. So stay tuned for that one. So so let's see what we got with this um name RHO, the gauge cluster. So the gauge cluster is pretty comfortable, but let's see if we get a full map display in this bad boy. So technically, the way I see it, I don't think you can get a full map display, or maybe I just can't find it yet. But so far, it doesn't have full map display. So I'll double check that one for you in my next tour. I will give you guys a better idea about all the configuration about this bad boy. But overall, the gauge cluster looks really great. And down here, we're gonna get the light control, the ambient lighting, which I don't believe you can change the colors. I don't think, yeah, because you give me two switches. This one, I think one is for the brightness and one for the ambient lighting inside, but you cannot change the colors, unfortunately. And like I said, we got the Harman carbon sound system, and the dash feels really soft, feels great. And the screen down here on the infotainment system, which is vertical. I don't know how you guys feel about that one, but I'm okay with it. And you get heating seats and cool seats, which is cool. This one is pretty uh, dark. All right. So yeah, guys, the infotainment system is looking nice, and you get the housing button right here. So you get the shortcut for the I think this is to control your your fan button, and down here is to put it on auto, you know, like for your climate control. And let's see if we can go to home here. So like I said, guys, I haven't really spent time with this with the brand new RAM to know. Okay, the home button is down here. All right, we got a map display, which is cool. And so you can get your map, on one side down here to control your music, to control the radio, like to control your radio, and down here is like you can go to comfort. So now I change everything. So vehicle. So you got digital rear mirror, which is cool, you know. So if you got a lot of stuff in the back, you're not seeing the back, so you can just flip this and you can get a rear digital camera, which is cool. And you get dual wireless charging, which is very cool. And you get two cup holders. And they spelled out the RHO name, and this graphic looks really good. Open this bad boy, you know. Let's see if it's roomy enough. All right, so like, yep, it's a full size, so that was expected, and it's a normal size for the glove compartment. And yeah, guys, so you can close this. You can like this sort of look like a carbon fiber. I don't think it's carbon fiber. And like I said, you got this wireless charging, and you also get a passenger screen. So I think this one is optional. And you got cameras, you know, different views, however you wanna, however you like it. I believe this is the rear crosspath view. This is the backup camera. This is your forward facing camera. I believe this is for your bed. So you get a ton of different view with your camera, and you get an easy access, which is cool for your camera. So I wish they put like a button on the side here. It would have been even easier. But we get four low, four high. So I will tell you guys more about these things like when I get this vehicle for when I have more time actually. But overall, this car feels awesome, and we got a lot of storage down here. You can put like small items, put your quarters in here, which is cool. And you got a lot of connectivity, and you got HDMI, which is cool. So you can play video game on your passenger screen, which is very, very, very cool. All right, guys, and now let's check out the back. But before we do so, we got a big moonroof, which is very cool. Something you probably won't get in the competition, so which is awesome. Now let's check out the. All right, guys, now we're about to head to the back seats and see what we got. We're still gonna get soft touch materials, which is very cool. So they didn't cheap out on the back, and for 89 grand, they're better than that. And you got the armrest, soft touch leather, which is cool, and the Harman Kardon sound system. The grill cover looks really awesome, if you ask me. There's a lot of airplanes today passing by. All right, so now let's shut the door. Sound pretty solid, and we got a nice pocket down here. And I can say that this vehicle is really comfortable and really spacious, you know. So I think I will definitely put truck like this in my life one day. I always love pickup trucks, you know, and I can see that, you know, one day it will happen. But down here, rims make us happy because I believe the competition doesn't do so because they give us heating seats and cold seats on the back, which is fantastic news. And we got a power source, which is very cool. And we got connectivity back here. Seats feels amazing. Now, let's say if we wanna armrest, you know, if we wanna make this out like a captain chair, so you can, you know, separate yourself from your other friend, whoever is on the other side. But you get two cup holders here, and you get extra storage. So this is fantastic news. Like I said, big moon roof, and the back and the front from the back looks really good. It's really awesome. And now let's finally wrap it up. And I will see you guys in a split second. I know, guys. You want to go for a first drive, but can't do it today because I don't have the time for it. But I promise you guys, it's coming. All right, guys. It was a pleasure for me to bring you guys this brand new Ram RHO 2026. I know you guys cannot wait for the first drive, but hey, please stay tuned because it's coming. But overall, this first tour, I like this car. I like this truck. It's beefy. If you don't want to get that TRX is too much for you, which is coming. You can get yourself with a nice RHO like this one, and you want something that looks better than the freaking Raptor, you can get this one, which is very cool because this trucks, however you look at it, I love the Raptor too, but this one is special, very special. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this brand new Ram RHO 2026. Are you guys gonna stick with this one, or are you gonna wait for the upcoming for the summer, the TRX baby? Cannot wait for that one because this one had more power, more torque, and I cannot wait to see the 0 to 60 time for the freaking RHO. They say it's gonna be 3.5 seconds, but I bet it's gonna be even more because this thing has 777 horsepower, which is ridiculous. And as much as I love this RHO, which I think, if I have the money, I think I would just go for the RHO because I don't need that much of speed, to be honest with you. Maybe if I do, you know, in the future, I will purchase the TRX, but the sound of the V8 is going to be a lot better than this one, which I'm going to show you how this baby sounds like on the freaking first drive. So stay tuned for that one. All right, guys. If you like what I'm doing, please hit the subscribe button, share with your friends, your family, and just like always, guys, stay safe out there.